All right, next question comes from Pearl Chan. Pearl says, body and mind connection, physical training, and martial arts make me feel alive. Also, I have been doing intermittent fasting for a few weeks now. I am more conscious of what I put into my body and stop mindless eating altogether. Ramsey, would you kindly share what is your opinion on intermittent fasting if possible? Thanks. All right, Pearl, that is awesome. It's awesome that you're getting out there and training, and it is awesome that you are noticing positive changes in your diet and nutrition as well. Anytime that you adhere to a diet that requires some sacrifice, it makes you very conscious of what you're eating. I know a lot of people, they start a diet, a vegan diet, a vegetarian diet, a ketogenic diet, a paleo diet, something like that. And one of the first things they do, they cut out all the junk food. And then afterward they will say, wow, I feel so much better than I did before. And they will generally attribute it to that specific diet. And not think so much about, hey, I cut out all the crap out of my diet, and so maybe that had something to do with me feeling better too. Okay, so the great positive attribute of all these diets is that when you are able to comply to these diets, when you are able to exercise self-control, discipline, and a certain level of sacrifice, then you will see positive results. A number of months ago, I decided I'm going to try out some of these popular fad diets to see what's what, so I can give you guys some more first-hand experience as opposed to uninformed opinions about them. So I tried out intermittent fasting, I tried long-term fasting, I tried the ketogenic diet, tried all these things. Okay. And one thing I learned is most of these diets are very inconsistent with my goals. My dietary habits right now, I tend to eat as much as I can so that I don't shrink. I eat this massive amount of calories every day because I do this massive workload every day on a regular basis. I do this massive amount of training, teaching classes, private training, sparring, lifting, all of this stuff that requires a great deal of energy. So intermittent fasting, while I can understand why it can be very helpful to some people, it is not consistent with my own goals as far as diet and exercise. Why? Because it is a calorie restrictive diet, and that's not what I'm into right now. I don't want to shrink, don't want to lose weight, don't want to lose size. But if you do, then there are some definite pros right there. One thing in particular is the schedule. Some people respond very well to schedules, and that's why some of these diets work very well for some people. And it sounds like you're the type of person that responds very well to a regimented, scheduled eating schedule. Okay. Now I've seen some people do something as simple as skipping breakfast and say, hey, I'm intermittent fasting. It's a little bit more complex than that. Not a lot, but it's a little bit more complex than just skipping out on a meal. So, yeah. Long-term fasting, that's an interesting one. I fast for religious reasons, and I have ever since I was very young. And I'm a big proponent of fasting for religious reasons, even if you don't follow a organized religion. I would recommend consider fasting and prayer or meditation, whatever your personal beliefs allow you to do, right? Because when we deny ourselves food, water, nourishment, it tends to open up our mind, open up our soul to other opportunities out there, perhaps metaphysical opportunities. But we're talking about purely physical here, right? Or are we? Because how we feel physically has this tremendous effect on every other aspect of our being, doesn't it? Anyway, so Pearl, if this diet is working out for you, if it is giving you the results that you want, if you are able to comply with that schedule, and If complying with that schedule is allowing you to just cut all the crap out of your diet and feel better, great. That's awesome. And if you get to the point where you feel like you need a change, don't hesitate to make some changes either. Next question.